How's my my in frame?
Perfect.
Is Dunder Mifflin in frame?
Perfect.
All right. Love to hear it. Where's the Thor popcorn bucket?
Yeah, I cleaned it, and it is currently just sitting in the strainer. And I was like, I should probably grab that and put it with my stuff before I leave because I'm going to forget it. No, I'll be all right. I'll remember again.
Why the fuck are we the same person?
And like when I got here and opened up the back of my car, I was like, yeah, I didn't bring it.
I have a foolproof plan. Of
Yeah.
course. It'll work.
Yeah, so it's clean though. It's clean and dry.
Hey, bro, it's ready.
Yeah.
That Thor Love and Thunder, man. Let's talk about that movie for a second.
Oh, yes,
man.
please.
So we have the return of Thor. So Chris Hemsworth is the first MCU actor hero Thor to get his fourth solo outing. Him as the title card.
Yeah.
And we got Taika Waititi returning with Tessa Thompson as well.
Yep.
And we bring back Jane Foster, Natalie Portman. Talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts, man? Real quick. We don't want to spend too much time on this. It's still popping in the theaters.
I'm going to spend a lot of time on it.
That's fine.
No, I'm just kidding. I had a good time, man. I thought it was, obviously it was funny, as was like Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I also realized that it's probably like nothing really like what people want it to be as far as like comic book stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jane Foster storyline is a thing and all that, but you know, the love triangle between between Thor, Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker was hilarious.
Do you think it was a little bit? Do you think it was a little too much?
I like that kind of stuff.
I do. You know what? I do as well, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it was goofy. It was way goofier than it probably could have been, but
Yeah.
you know, I laughed. I laughed, and that's what matters to me.
I'll say this, man. It's only been 4 years since 4 or 5 years, like 3 or 4 years since Endgame. When did Endgame come out? 19, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's been 3 years since Endgame. I still have PTSD, okay? A lot of people died
Yeah.
in those movies, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Infinity War and Endgame. Then you brought him back, and then Tony died. So I'm still like reeling. I need this.
Yeah.
This is the type of flick that I need, man. And Chris Hemsworth, his comedic timing is on point.
And like the beginning of the movie was all like Korg's point of view of it all, which I love
it.
And when we were watching it, I didn't really pick it up till just a little bit later in the movie that like, as kind of ridiculous as it was his story.
It was
right?
his story.
It was real over exaggerated, and I thought that led to a good time, but it was just so ridiculous.
Well, I didn't remember that until you just said it, that it is his story, and you can tell that he kind of made some mistakes in the beginning and along the way when he started like reciting it again.
Yeah.
So if you take it that, it was maybe a little outlandish in his head, which is totally fine.
Right.
And made it more enjoyable. But for me, this was different than Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Ragnarok was just a gut-busting, good time through and through. Even when Dad died, even when brother the brother moment, right?
Right.
There was still just hilarity in there at every step, man. This actually got like loving and emotional, but I do like it though because they gave Taika the reins to do whatever the hell he wants to do. Kind of like what Warner Brothers did with Batman Returns and Tim Burton. But Taika killed it, man.
Right.
Killed it here. Thoroughly enjoyed this. And then just Christian Bale. this is just me. We've had a lot of villains.
Yeah,
We've had a lot of MCU villains.
Yeah.
Gore the God Butcher, top 5. Top 5 for me, man.
It's a very more of a, I guess, a relatable person. Like he's just a dad to begin with, right? So I can relate to him a little bit more. And he's not already like a tyrant.
Yeah.
So it's just like this tragic event that just sets him off.
And he had this love and appreciation for the God he's supposed to worship.
Oh yeah.
And when he meets the God, it's it's almost like the big reveal that like Santa Claus isn't real. Yeah. He's just a guy smoking a cigarette out back at the mall. Or the Easter Bunny takes off that at the mall or whatever.
Easter Bunny's already terrifying.
Terrifying itself. He kind of goes berserk a little bit, and understandable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, just a great MCU story. Hilarious, a lot of great action, and just Taika just brings that beautiful look and feel, man.
Yeah.
We don't get that with other movies.
It's very, like, this one's very bright.
Yeah, like more than Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was awesome, man. What do we have next for the MCU? What is it? July? What do we have?
Isn't
Black Panther Wakanda Forever, right? Is next?
I believe so.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tearjerker for me, man.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Sticking with Marvel, did you finish up Miss Marvel?
Wait, isn't there another episode?
Is there another episode?
I think there's one more episode. The last thing I saw is that dude.
Oh, no, it's the Boys was the season finale.
The Boys was the season, and I did finish that.
Okay.
So we have one more episode of Miss Marvel. Well, by the time this pod drops, the season is over.
Gotcha.
The 6 episodes, but The Boys.
Yeah.
Underwhelmed.
Yeah, definitely did not go the way I thought it was going to go at the end. Well, I think I'll take that back. The way it ended, and everybody still being where they're at is kind of what I expected, but the road to get there was very underwhelming, like you said.
Yes, it almost is like we went into a circle.
Yeah.
Right?
We ended up back exactly the way the season started almost.
But the one difference is like he doesn't have much of his squad. What's his face? American guy. I can't even remember. Homelander.
Yeah.
I almost called him Truelander for some reason, or Zoolander or something. But Homelander, yes, he doesn't have most of his gang because most of them are dead or fleeing.
Or he killed him. Yeah.
He really did kill Black Noir.
Yeah.
Deserving, obviously. I want to see next season. I hope it's a lot. The season was great.
Yeah.
Season finale was good, but just underwhelmed me as far as what I was looking forward to. And I feel like they just come back. They just end so fast.
Yeah, it was just so much like time in between everything in that episode. Like the fighting, like even when they're all together fighting, it's like it's just a slow pace back and forth, back and forth. That was kind of what led me to being like, all right, let's just get it on, guys. Let's just go.
I just want an all
out. What we're here for.
Brawl.
That's what we're here for.
But I guess it's just like really good character development. I don't even guess. It really is good character development, which you don't get out of a lot of these superhero type shows and movies and stuff like that, man. Everybody has a through line. Everybody is really developed. I liked how was really got into him because he was like that guy. We're like, oh yeah, we know him. He's big. He's scary. He's good with a gun. But we don't really know much about him. I like that he had a through line this season as well. But also, Butcher, main character, he has a little bit of time left on this planet.
Yeah.
What is he going to do with it, right? That's going to be exciting to see.
Yep. One other thing I watched that came on Netflix was a Dave Chappelle special.
Dude, yes, caught that.
What's in a name? Did you
Caught
watch that one?
Yeah, dude, that was good. I
That was
watched
fantastic.
that Sunday morning, I think it was. Yeah,
that was fantastic. That was just a nice glimpse into him personally.
yeah, man. You know, he is a man who he takes us into his life, but it's always in a very over the top, joking way.
Yeah.
You saw like his humble. There were still jokes.
No,
It was an acceptance speech.
Yeah.
But it was in a very his humble beginnings.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly like that. And love him, hate him, despise him, appreciate him, all that stuff. He is the same guy.
Yeah.
And he's going to stand up for art and free speech and what that means. And I don't think that he is, me personally, I don't think that he like really hates on groups and everything. It's just that he is expressing art in a form and wants to keep it like that.
Yeah.
And I like the ending, how he flipped it on him, why he was there.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it, why he was here at that, why this whole little 35 minute show even happened.
Yep.
And flipped it on its head, man. I thought that was really cool and big of him.
It was definitely a good flick to catch of his. And I always catch his specials when they come on, no matter what.
Yeah.
And this one, I didn't know what it was. I just saw a special was on. I turned it on, and fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, really, really beautiful story he put together for that.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Amsterdam, The Woman King, and our movie of the week, A Knight's Tale. All right, brother. We got some trailers here. Got David O. Russell, man. We actually have not seen him in a very, very long time, man. I think the last David O. Russell movie that we watched was Joy back in 2015.
Wow.
So we got Amsterdam here, man. This has a star-studded cast. Got
Fire.
Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Chris Rock, Anya Taylor-Joy, Zoe Saldana, Mike Myers, Michael Shannon, Timothy Olyphant, Andrea Riseborough, Taylor Swift, Matthias, can't pronounce your last name, Alessandro Navarro, Rami Malek, and Robert De Niro. Talk about a cast, man.
Wild.
Set in the 30s, it follows three friends who witness a murder, become suspects in themselves, and uncover one of the most outrageous plots in American history. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, even before reading like the bio and all that stuff on it, just watching the trailer, I mean, this cast had me locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, and they were just flashing everybody. I mean, you saw a little bit of Mike Myers, Taylor Swift. You saw all these, Chris Rock was in there, Robert De Niro. They were all just kind of flashed in, just a little teaser of them. And I'm excited about it, man.
Dude, this is going to be good.
Excited about this one.
I will say, David O. Russell is a fantastic director, and, you know, he writes all of his stuff and just kills it in everything that he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, seeing Christian Bale on the heels of playing the God Butcher
Oh, yeah.
and jumping over and doing this is going to be good, man, with John David Washington and Margot Robbie, those three leads, set in the 30s. It just looks like a gorgeous movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And fun.
A lot of gorgeous people.
Yeah, Rami Malek, dude.
Mm-hmm.
With that stash, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Rami Malek with a porn stash, let's go, dude. Yeah, man.
All right.
Guys, we're going to throw this on our socials. We haven't seen David O. Russell in a while. You guys fans of his movies? What is your favorite movie of his? Talk to us. All right, man. We have The Woman King. The Woman King stars Viola Davis with John Boyega, Lashana Lynch, a historic epic inspired by true events that happened in the kingdom of Dahomey, one of the most powerful states of Africa in the 18th and 19th centuries. What are your thoughts, man?
I love that this is inspired by true events.
Yeah.
And also kind of portraying powerful women. And that whole army. I mean, this trailer's got a lot of action in it. And I suspect it's going to be like that the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw just kind of like a lot of training and stuff. And they were training pretty hardcore.
Training pretty hardcore there, man. This seems like a prequel movie to me, man. This really does. This looks like a prequel to like Black Panther is what it looks like, man.
The
With
Dora
the
Milaje.
Dora Milaje, right? It's just like
yeah.
their formation and everything. Nah, man, this looks cool, man. I love seeing like, you know, John Boyega and his production team. They're trying to do big things and tell great stories with, you know, the great Viola Davis as well as like the lead, man. I learned about like her training regiment for this dude. You know, you always hear about like Chris Evans or Chris Pratt or Christian Bale or Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Just basically any Chris's in their workout regiment, right?
Yeah.
But Viola Davis like did the damn thing, dude.
Yeah.
Got into some serious shape for this role, man, and she looks fantastic. And she's not a young woman, you know. She's very, very talented, very attractive, and everything. Don't get me wrong, but she is, you know, she's like my mom's age. Okay, so she's like 55, doing that damn thing.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
and want to see like more of that, man. That looks awesome. Definitely want to check this out, man, and see what this looks epic. This looks like one of those epic movies.
Right. Big, beautiful production.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of, and all the scenes that they had were just so many people, so many parts going at one time.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one too.
Guys, we're gonna throw this on our socials. Are you excited to see John Boyega as a producer, man? Let's talk to us, guys. Looks pretty cool there. All right, man. Before we jump into the movie, man,
Yes, sir.
I want to say thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We are podcast hosts for 75 episodes now, dude.
It's been a ride.
We've been doing this for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
You're right. It's gone by pretty. I mean, even when we hit like 50, we're both like,
wow, it's here
for a year already? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
But yeah, it's been a great time, man. Great time.
Any experiences that you quickly want to share that, or like times that you really enjoyed on the pod so far?
Right off the top of my head, I mean,
I don't want to get emotional on the pod now, before we jump into A Knight's Tale, you know, but
yeah. Honestly, that right there is the best part. just BS and just cracking jokes and having a good time. I mean, that's what it's about, right?
That's man.
We don't do it to have a sad time.
No, definitely not, brother.
Yes,
I'll say this, man. You know, we're both married, we both live two separate lives, but you know, we're two best friends who have figured out how two grown-ass men can just hang out every week. You know what I mean? Like we figured it out.
On a schedule, right?
On a schedule. Wives are okay with it. Right?
Yeah. Yep. On a schedule, hangout time.
Well, I hope they're okay with it.
I mean,
they don't say nothing at least.
Yeah, I mean, some looks sometimes, but that's about it.
All right, man. So we have A Knight's Tale. This movie was released in 2001. A few other movies released that year: A Beautiful Mind, Vanilla Sky, Hardball, Training Day, 61, Mulholland Drive. I've yet to see that David Lynch movie. I have to. Crazy Beautiful, Not Another Teen Movie, The Rise of Chris Evans.
Uh-oh.
And in my opinion,
it's a good movie too.
And because this is half my show, that's all that really matters, is my opinion.
Yeah.
The second best war movie of all time, Black Hawk Down.
Dope.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So I thought you would like that.
That's good.
This movie is written and directed by Brian Hegland.
$65 million budget for this one. 117.5 mil at the box office.
Let's go.
Starring in this one, we have Heath Ledger as William Thatcher, Shannon Sussman as Jocelyn, Rufus Sewell as Count Adamar, Mark Addy as Roland, Alan Tudyk as, was it just Watt?
Watt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, none of them have last names, I guess. I just noticed that. Well, some of them do. Paul Bettany as Joffrey, and Laura Fraser as Kate, and quite a few other little pop-ins here and there.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis so I can talk about how amazing Heath Ledger is in this movie, man.
Super quick, one sentence.
Yeah.
This is a story about a man and his crew chasing paper and finding love.
Let's go. That was so money. That was so money right there. That's going to come full circle in my theme at the end,
that's
too,
fine,
bro.
That's fine.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, man. Let's start with Heath Ledger, man. Top billed protagonist of this movie. A brave and loyal peasant who has dreamt of being a knight since childhood.
Oh, yeah.
So this man, I love everything about this character, man. You know, he is cocky, but he's also confident and can back it up, right? He's good looking. He's great on a damn horse, right? He has, like, his only flaw, I think, is, like, he's not the best with words.
Right.
And he can't really dance, right?
I was about to
like,
say.
I love it, though, because, like, you have a protagonist, and most times, like, protagonists have everything.
Yeah.
Like, the Vince Vaughn type guy who can, like, who's good looking, sing, dance, just smooth talking and everything.
Yeah.
They basically gave him everything, but, like, two of the most important things is to be able to, like, have a silver tongue and talk to ladies and stuff, express how his feelings are. He cannot do that, and he cannot dance.
And dance.
But I love that, man.
Well, it gives him a little bit more of a connection, right? Like, he's not perfect, but he's still Heath Ledger.
He's like above. Yes, he's like, exactly. He's above an everyman. You know? There's the everyman in a lot of movies, and he's like a step above that.
Yeah.
But at first, we think, like, as he's winning and winning and winning and doing the damn thing, dude, he is like the hot shit.
Yeah.
And we learn more about him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude does have trauma. Dude does have past.
Yeah.
You know, he's not the best when it comes to speaking to ladies.
He's no Paul Bettany.
He's no Paul Bettany. Yes. Who, my favorite character in the movie is Paul Bettany, by the way. I love Heath in this. Paul Bettany's the best.
Yeah.
But man, he has a North Star in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
William Thatcher has a didn't think he can do it. Opportunity arises, and he's like, dude, we can eat right now. I love after the first match, he's like, dude, guys, we can eat, go our separate ways or whatever, or we can take this earnings and do big things, man.
Yeah.
Let's invest and chase this.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a great plan, and I just love the process throughout.
Yeah.
And how big that they get.
That's part where we really see, like, the comedy gold with this trio.
Oh, dude,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, even just the first scene that we see, and it's right off the bat, it's like that. And I think that was a good way to keep you in it, right? Because you just want to see what's going to happen on the next scene with these three guys. But yeah, this dude, he definitely walks that line, and you root for him.
Yeah.
Right? You want him to do good things, but he also has two guys that are helping him just as much get through it, which is another good part of the movie.
Just the best guys, man. So let's move over here to and Shannon Sossaman, dude. She was like the it girl of the early 2000s, man.
Yeah, she had the hair and everything.
She was literally like that girl in so many movies, dude. She was in A Knight's Tale, 40 Days and 40 Nights, The Rules of Attraction, The Order, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, just Road to Nowhere. Like her in the early 2000s, dude. There really wasn't like another woman that like if you wanted like a very hot girl who can act, who is sweet, you get Shannon Sossaman, dude. And I love that she's in this movie.
And I was wondering how they got the dyed and crimped hair back in the day. She had it going on then, and whatever they did, she brought it back with her.
So she plays Jocelyn, a lady of noble birth, bound to the church and encouraged to be faithful to God, but enjoys the fun and tricks in life. Yeah, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I like her role here. You know, a lot of times you can get lost in the love story, but she really only has like one or two scenes where it's like not part of William's stuff. Well, actually, it is still part of William's story, but she doesn't overtake it, and she plays that very well. Like, and when she's with William, it's just chemistry.
Oh yeah,
just chemistry the whole time from first time they met. Yeah, I really enjoyed her. I think she was excellent in this role and kind of like staying in her lane, I guess.
She really was, man. And I think the most enjoyable thing about Jocelyn's character is she challenged William.
Oh, yeah.
And he enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I will say this, man. She's been in like 40 Days, 40 Nights and a couple other movies where she has challenged guys and the guys just like, screw this. Right? But like this one was a different role for her.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, oh, okay, this sucks, but I'm going to do it because I love her. You know, I have these feelings for her, man. Like when he almost took the L in the jousting match because of her.
Well, I love how angry he is when it's happening, though.
Oh, it's already tired. He's like, he's going to do it, though.
Yep, he's mad.
And that's those guys. You know, girlfriend, wife, spouse, whoever the hell it is, like tells you to do something. You're mad the entire time while you're doing it, by the way.
Yeah, you're getting done. It's getting done. That's the perfect sum up of that relationship.
All right, dude. We have Count Adhemar, Rufus Sewell. The antagonist, who is a wealthy, battle-hardened knight. This guy, man. Rufus Sewell in this movie. Everybody thinks he's like an antagonist asshole. I thought he was the coolest asshole on the block,
he
dude.
was slick.
Cool. He was slick, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he was exactly like who I would expect to be that person, right?
Yeah.
It's always got a sly comment, has the riches and the army and everything to back up everything. You know, he's got a background. But he's also very handsome.
Yeah.
And like, kind of, you know, you got a guy that's beating you down that's got all this behind him. It's kind of hard to be like, really say anything back. That's why he just leaves most of the time, right?
He really does right off. He really does. He didn't even say nothing.
Yeah, he just wrote off all But he still has kind of a sour attitude towards William, but they're competing for the heart, right?
You know, they want to compete. Rufus is very infatuated with Jocelyn, but Jocelyn's eyes is at William. So there's this weird love triangle where like there really is not a triangle, but like he's kind of involved somehow. Like
Well, he's negotiating with her father.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You know, so in that sense, but she wants no parts of him.
Yeah.
I will say this, man. he is a damn good jouster. Right. He's portrayed a damn good jouster, man. Almost better than William, but William has more heart than him.
Right.
And I think that's what kind of rings through at the end. It's like, what are you jousting for? What are you fighting for?
Yeah.
Right. William was fighting for honor, for love, for his friends. Adamar was just doing it because he's rich and bored.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what rich people do. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah, and I think he always has kind of something against William.
Right. Because his quick rise.
Yeah, something in him that's like, look at this guy with all this cheap armor and, just kind of showed up and took over. So he has it out for him the whole time, regardless of Jocelyn, I think. That's just extra.
You know what it reminds me of, man? And this just came to me, man. How, and he's cool now because he's not with the Patriots, but it reminds me of Tom Brady and his, success with when he became, starting quarterback for the Patriots and everything, and his success, and how these other quarterbacks were just like, who's been doing it for a while and is doing it at a high level.
Yeah.
Here comes this punk kid out of Michigan. He's just dominating.
Yeah.
Just dominating the game, right? And at a very high level, he does it very, very fast and has championship. These established quarterbacks are a little hot about that. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. And that's exactly what it is with him, because Adamar sees Thatcher and is like, yo, who the hell is this kid, man? On my block. This is my block, bro. Like, I got to rep my set now, dude.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Baby Boy and stuff like that, dude. I got to stay off of BET at night. You know what I mean?
All ramped up over there. Oh boy!
All right, dude. We got Mark Addy as Roland, a squire to the late Sir Ector and a loyal friend of William. I love Roland, man. He's kind of like the voice of the team, right? He's kind of like the leader of the team. If I would say
captain, the captain of the team.
If I could compare this team to another team, I would be like the boys from Entourage.
Right.
And he would be like E. He would be Eric Murphy. He would be E. He basically tells everybody what to do.
Yeah.
And you go do it. Let William be the star.
Yeah.
Right? And guys, this is the plan on how to make him more successful. He was just fun, man. You needed that kind of North Star, that leader, to get this ragtag bunch of crew together.
And he also had just more experience with the whole situation.
Yeah,
because he was already with the other knight before this.
Yeah, Sir Ector.
Yes, Sir Ector,
who was stanking. Well, I love that in the beginning when they their noses is plugged. Yes. I'm like, why the hell are there? Oh,
when he takes them out and gives them to.
That's just good character development without really knowing these guys yet, man. They trust each other that much. So very cool, man. All right, Alan Tudyk as Watt. A violent young squire who was obsessed with the greater things in life. He grows desperate, but is a good friend of William.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, man, about this guy?
I like Alan. I like seeing him around.
And everything.
Always kind of puts himself out there in his characters. So as Watt, he's always kind of got this short fuse, with everything. I especially like when they're discussing why he was losing and the jousting event at the end.
Yeah.
And they're talking about Jocelyn and all this stuff, and he's just like, why are we doing this yet? Why are we here? And then when they asked about Roland says, ladies are always looking for a reason or whatever why they spread their legs, whatever he said. And he's like, I haven't done that. And he's like, then why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he played a great role, and then the letter scene, he's like crying about the letter and stuff. He's always a good time, man.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk is one of the best when it comes to like comedy, man. Just letting himself out there. I just love that he's not afraid to throw hands either, man. He is not in this movie. I love it, especially with our next character we're going to talk about, man. He hates this guy with a passion from the start.
We're sitting down talking to him, giving him that speech. Oh, boy.
All right, man. We got Paul Bettany as Geoffrey Chaucer, right? Who is portrayed as a big-headed writer and ring announcer. He believes he's very clever and more intelligent than others, and he has terrible gambling habit, losing everything from his money to his clothes. They're just chilling on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out their next move. And walking just down the dirt path, we just got just a screen full of Paul Bettany's ass. That's how we meet this character, man. Like That's it. That's like, you're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, man. Yeah, very good liar.
Dude, yeah.
Very good liar, very terrible gambler. And he gives this whole speech, like that whole scene when they meet, this whole thing about all this, that, or the other, but it's just lies.
Yeah,
It's so believable. Especially if you ain't seen the movie before. It'd be very believable.
He has such a silver tongue, though, man. Like, just the gift of gab and be able to do that. I love the way that he talks to the crowd.
Yeah.
That draws you into, like, almost being...
But still all lies.
1,000%. 1,000%. But you're drawn in, and, like, we as the audience know he's lying.
Yeah.
And we're still just like...
This dude's
shit, dude. Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein? Like, no, this dude is legit.
This dude's threads through the movie, too, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
That jacket he was wearing the whole time?
Yeah, that's fire.
Awesome, yeah.
That's fire, dude. But, you need that herald, and I guess that was a big part of announcing the jouster or the knight the knight.
They didn't really have intro music and fireworks, I don't think.
They didn't really have, like, the bulls coming down on the thing. Michael!
It was a different time, man.
Different time, dude. But I wonder, like, obviously, it's Paul Bettany, and he is, not from that time, but were they like that? Were that really that exciting, man? I always wonder.
Right.
Watching this movie, were heralds that exciting or were they super boring?
Well, you kind of had a little bit of both in there, right?
In the movie,
yeah. You had some that were very punctual.
Here is Sir Javier Villalobos, Knight of Camelot.
Yeah.
And then you had, like, Geoffrey Chaucer, who, like, told this eloquent story, man. Yeah. That was just so in depth, and you almost forgot where you were. Like, are you watching a movie? Or are you, like, learning about, like, Sir Ulrich's life right now?
I love how he always ended up, like, somewhere high. Yeah. Like, he was always climbing.
Like every story was like...
every time he went to a different scene, he was higher and higher until he was standing on the thrones of the king and queen.
Yes.
Yeah, so he got above everybody. He had an awesome voice. He's got an awesome voice in general.
Dude, he just used that, like, entire, like, stage and everything, man, for that. You're right. That was awesome. But even the stories got, like, more as he got higher. The stories got better and better and better and better, man.
Me and Matthew are watching that ending part, and we're both like, how's he? He's like right next to the king right now. Where's security right now? What do we do? What's happening?
Supposed to get hemmed up right now, bro. But on the other end, he does have this ridiculously terrible gambling habit, man.
Yeah.
Which, like, is great to see. He's the only actual, like, Edward the Black, but, James Purefoy, but like he's out of the main cast, he's the only like real based character, Jeffrey Chaucer who wrote like A Knight's Tale and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave him some flaws.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a really good character, right? Just like Heath's, just like William Thatcher, right? He has all this good going for him, right? He's fantastic at all these things, but he still has some type of flaws. And that's what makes him human. That's what makes him relatable, man. That's why I love Paul Bettany's character in this movie. We all have an addiction to like something.
Yeah.
Yours is just knowing everything, which is awesome. So it's not really an addiction. And being able to do everything. So there's nothing this man JV cannot do, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Call him, he'll have an answer for you, okay? Off the bat. If not, he's literally Googling it on his phone or his watch, and he'll get it to you in 3 seconds. Trust me. Dude's a genius. Have this guy in your corner. Well, you can't because he's in my corner, damn it.
That's funny you say something like that.
Why?
So at the show Saturday, there's some people there, and they're playing, one of them, like in between the band, they were playing like some kind of word scramble on their phone.
Okay.
And they couldn't figure out a word. And I was just there like, and they called me over, like, do you know what this is? I was like, llama. He's like, what? I was like, llama has 2 L's.
Yep, that's it. You're good.
It was good. It made my night. It's pretty funny.
I'll tell you, dude.
That was
You've always been the shit, dude. I'm trying to beautiful mind right there, dude. Oh, God.
Boy.
You guys know we've been friends way too damn long. All right, man. Let's go with Laura Fraser as Kate. She is a hardworking widowed blacksmith who joins William to prove that her armor is as good, if not better, than her competitors. I love her character, man.
Yeah.
One, just to be with a ragtag group of guys and have this very strong woman.
Yeah.
Once again, we talk about Ridley Scott, we talk about James Cameron, and they always put like these women, very strong, great female characters in these roles. This is the exact same thing, man. Like a female blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's widowed. Yeah, her husband was doing it. Yes, she learned the trade from her husband, who is, no longer on this planet.
Yeah.
But, the fact that she develops her armor and then gets this lighter, stronger armor, but, makes it more easy to move for him. Bro, just
that's where it's at.
It's like the first version of like Iron Man armor,
dude.
Like it really is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they slam that big beam in.
He's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I didn't feel nothing.
But she was cool, man, and she also assisted with helping him learn how to dance as well. I thought that was really cool.
Right.
She was around for that. So it's just like it just rounds out the team.
Right.
I really enjoyed that it wasn't just him. This is one person, but you put this ragtag group of people around him, and we all gonna win. Right? Maseratis for the whole team.
Yep,
Where's Rick Ross when you need him, right?
Everybody's got their job, right? And everybody's good at it.
Yeah, they really are like an entourage.
Yeah.
Which dropped like in 2003, 2004. So this was 3 years before that. But like it just has that same type of vibe.
Yeah.
Where we all have our job to do. We're gonna make him look like a star.
Yep.
Let's get to it, right?
Yep.
All right, man. The only person I really want to talk about is James Purefoy as Sir Thomas Colville, Edward the Black. Well, because like I really love James Purefoy, just a fantastic actor. He was in one of my favorite shows. He played Joe Carroll in the series The Following on Fox.
All right.
Fantastic.
Dope.
And just to see him as that quick little cameo as Edward the Black, which is cool, man. Those little add-ons that they add like a real knight from back in the day in this movie, man. I thought that was a nice little touch. All right, man. So what I really want to spend some time on here is just the sets and the music, which we don't really spend a lot of time on normally because we spend a lot of time on characters. But like this movie, I think is the exception.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I love that we are in medieval times. This is a beautiful movie that holds up well over 21 years, man. Usually, we get drab and desolate, you know, medieval times, stuff like that. We're accustomed to. We get this bright, we get this vivid, full of color screen that the characters can just play on, man.
Yep. Agree.
And they use the screen. I love it, man.
Yeah.
In the tournament grounds, that's almost like a character itself,
Right.
where they are jousting, where they're
Sword fighting
and stuff like that. The pits where they have to go get ready and stuff like that, man. It's almost feel like they didn't miss a beat. The stands and everything, where the king and the noble peoples are, they didn't miss a beat, man. Like everything is just so alive, and you really feel like you getting lost in this movie that you are in that times.
Yeah, and they escalate as the tournaments get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Exactly, yeah.
The first couple was just like a little rinky-dink thing, and then the last one is like top notch.
Yeah, dude, that's
look fantastic.
Like a Super Bowl right there.
Yeah.
Jousting is what it is. But JV, the music though.
Yeah, I like how they put it in the movie. Like it's instead of like hearing like horns and like, you know, medieval
type
music. Horns, like
stuff you would hear at medieval times.
Yeah,
right?
over that they played the rock music.
Yes,
which was awesome. And anytime you would hear something like that, it was a rock song.
They also did this, man, which was really cool. And I agree with you here, where we got a little bit of the score was like that medieval type of music or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like when we had the medieval music, and then it flowed right into like an 80s, 90s rock song, dude.
Yes.
That was really cool, man. We got Queen,
Yep.
War, David Bowie, AC/DC, Eric Clapton, just to name a few, man.
Yeah.
Like, if those don't, you know, get you up, get you excited about this movie, and they're just like the beats on when it happens in the song, because, you know, just like You Shook Me All Night.
Yeah.
That has some like, it's really, really high energetic song.
Yeah.
But it has some really high notes, and those high notes are just like exciting times in the movie, man.
Right.
It's like the placement
people are like
of
cheering and stuff. Right? It's going crazy.
The placement of like these songs is where it's about,
Yeah.
man. I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
Just an interesting take on the medieval, man. Medieval ages. I just feel like that's what sets this apart from like other movies of the Middle Ages, man. Just the use of the look and feel and the sound of this movie, bar none.
Right. And it's not like over the top as far as like the royalty side of it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like some big gold castle, or she's not like wearing crazy humongous dresses and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Very chill,
man. They're
They're
very laid back in this area. And then along with the music, all that mixed together made it a real fun, light story.
Yeah.
And fantastic.
Yeah, I think you hit it right there, man, where you do have a really deep emotional story for William and what they're about, but they kept it really lighthearted with the brightness and the music.
Yep.
Kept you entertained, kept you like not being sad about like his previous life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So thoroughly enjoyed that, man.
Awesome.
Got a theme here. You know, JV, I just realized after watching this movie last night that there's a through line with a lot of the movies that we watched this season. And this one just takes the cake and just says it out loud. Says the quiet part out loud, man. Changing One's Stars. I think that's why a lot of these type of movies have been in our lineup, right? This writer-director tells a very action-adventure, funny tale of a man who will do whatever it takes to change the course of his and his friends' lives. Takes them from poverty to riches, including the finest linens, food, and fame. Changing one's fate, stars, life, is a tale as old as time, but one that inspires, gives hope, and makes people believe in themselves, man. I think that's why I love these type of movies.
Yeah.
I think that's why, I will watch this movie a million more times before I die.
Right. It gives you growth.
Yeah.
It gives you room to grow and grow the story of the whole thing. Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to burn out first 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. I think, man, we are in our mid-30s.
Oh, yeah.
And started a podcast.
Yeah.
We kind of missed like the TikTok type thing.
Right.
We kind of missed being a YouTube star. That was 15 years ago.
Right.
And we're not even doing this for fortune and fame, man. We're doing
Right.
this because we are just two friends who love movies. And
It's like being on a schedule.
we've talked for 20 years. We like being on a schedule. But we've talked for 20 years about like just doing something and putting a product out there, man. And our product is Movie in a Pod right now.
Yep.
And who knows what's to come of it, right? He didn't
Right.
know what he was going to do when he put that on, when he put that armor on and go out
Right.
there. He might have lost, and that could have been it.
Yep.
15-minute
Over.
movie, right?
Over.
But he changes his stars, right? He
Yeah.
puts it on and decides to do more and more and more. I just like these type of stories,
Yeah.
man. Just to show people's like success and the stuff that they go through to get what they want, man. And the drive. I thoroughly enjoyed this. All right, team. So that is our conversation about A Knight's Tale. JV, your thoughts and ratings, brother?
Yeah, so the whole plot of this one was a real good time for me. And I've seen this movie multiple times before. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. We're starting off with, even just opening up, like we talked about the comedy gold between this trio. And then we add a couple in on the way, and it just grows. It doesn't get stale or nothing. It just keeps growing through the end of the movie.
Yep.
Seeing that growth, them training, winning tournaments, all that stuff. And we also have this love story that doesn't take over. It just adds, which is, a lot of times that takes over the movie, the whole thing. So it just adds to this one. And, it's all around William. It's his story, but he has this great group behind him. And I really enjoyed the movie. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn.
Nice.
What about you, sir?
Nice, man. On the ground, Adamar experiences a vision of William and his friends mockingly telling him that he's been weighed, measured, and found wanting.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than that, man.
All I could think about was Friday.
Right.
That's what popped in my head.
That's like the medieval version of Friday right there, right?
That's exactly what that was, yes. So
I love that.
Yeah.
This movie, man, for me is definitely 5 buckets of popcorn. This is my favorite medieval movie, man. The late Heath Ledger is just fantastic as this liar, but becomes this knight and then finds out, oh shit, I actually am from noble birthright.
Yeah.
Right at the end. And he brings all of his crew along, man. Roland, Watt, Jeffrey, and Cade. They become great in their own right, man. You know me. I love you guys. I love my close friends, man. You guys are family to me. And, I always take that Rick Ross line that like I said earlier, man. Maseratis for the whole team. And
Saying that for a while.
It's
been around for a while, yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that line because that line is, when I win, when I'm eating, you guys are eating as well, man.
Yeah.
We're going to do big things together. And that's what I appreciate from this movie, man. He doesn't forget. When he gets even bigger, he doesn't forget about these guys. even though there's still fights and arguments and they're punching each other like that, right? And talking junk.
Yeah, at the end of the tournament, it's still breaking that trophy up.
Exactly. Right.
I didn't stop the whole way.
Yeah. You know, it's still that California love with this group, man. I really enjoy this. 5 buckets. This one has high rewatchability for me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hell, I watched it last night when you came here today. It was on.
Oh yeah, it was on.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a really fun movie, man.
All right, Clyde, before we sign out here, I've been talking a little about the band lately.
Yeah, dude.
Figure this is a nice little platform to do that on.
Love it. Handle it.
So we had a show at Tavern 74 Saturday that was fantastic. It was a big blowout there. They had their first metal night.
Ooh.
Or Night of Rock. It was called a little bit of everything. It's whatever. Just want to thank the bands that came out, man. We had Cutthroat Susie, A Young Man's Burial, and we had a buddy of ours, Alec Dwyer, come out for an acoustic performance.
Ooh.
He kicked off the night and was fantastic. Also, Missy at Creative Music Management, who is our manager and all the band's manager. She put the show on. It was a good time. And then just Tavern 74 in Monroe for opening the doors for us.
Dope, man. What do the people get next from 50 Flies, man?
We got a couple of shows coming up. One in Lancaster, South Carolina.
Okay.
And then one in Summerville, South Carolina. I want to say August 8th or August 13th and August 24th.
Dope.
Somewhere around there. I didn't have it on my iPad here, but it's fine.
Hey, man. We'll definitely plug it, brother. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, Talking Through A Knight's Tale. JV, we ended the 75 episodes and we haven't been canceled yet.
It's very surprising.
All right, team. We'll be back in a few weeks with a whole new season of pods and some great surprises. I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Like always, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.